Now on this unusually scenic stretch of the M1 going through Derbyshire, you get to see Bolsover Castle and Ardwick Hall on one side of the motorway, and on the other what looks like a magnificent sandstone Baroque country house, looking out over the open countryside. Sutton Scarsdale it is. It's a peaceful village on the rolling countryside to the south of Chesterfield. Now, apparently the original hall formed part of a Saxon estate owned by a Wulfric Spot, who left his estate to Burton-on-Trent Abbey in 1002.
The size of that doorway. The giants in this arch.
And in Domesday Book, the estate was owned by Roger de Poitou. I'll pull her up because I think I've said it right. And in 1294, the manor was passed to Henry de Sutton, which included hunting rights. And the parkland that surrounds the hall is possible evidence of a part from the medieval period, even Saxon. And the remains of the existing structures believed to be the fourth or even fifth built on the site. In 1724, the 4th Earl of Scarsdale commissioned this building in the Baroque style on the site of an already existing house. And the roofless hall is built of sandstone and stands to its original parapet height. Some areas of stonework have been lost at this level, giving the almost castellated appearance from a distance. Now, John Arkwright bought Sutton Scarsdale Hall in 1824, who was a descendant of Sir Richard Arkwright of Cromford. He was a mill owner turned banker, investor and financier of many successful enterprises. And he also invented a spinning frame powered by a water wheel, and was heavily involved in the cotton industry. But in 1919, the Arkwright family sold it to a company of asset strippers, and many of its finely decorated rooms were sold off as architectural salvage, and the house was reduced to a shell. But some of its rooms' interiors still exist and are displayed at the Museum of Art in Philadelphia. And the actual ruins of the hall were saved from demolition by a Sir Osbert Sitwell, who bought it in 1946 after he heard of the impending sale and the intention to dismantle the stonework. And in 1970, the descendants of the Sitwells persuaded the Department of Environment to take the building into guardianship and preserve it for the nation. English Heritage have undertaken a recent programme of work to prevent and protect the fragments of the original stucco interior.
Yeah, it's surrounded by yew trees.
The Church of St Mary in Sutton cum Duckmanton in Derbyshire has been a place of worship since 1200. But it's been altered and extended over the centuries as evidence of 14th, 15th and 17th century work. And as you could see earlier, Sutton Hall was built so close to the church that the north side of the tower and the west end of the north aisle are used as supports for some of the outbuildings.
That one's well worn. Well, that one's over 6 foot, about 7 foot tall.